This is the learning tree. You're going to learn today. It's Sunday morning. What you do in the dark always comes out in the light. See the learning tree? See how it grows? How it's grown? I use the toilet because the toilet don't give you black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. Art and activism. This is an artist's house, an activist's house. And we use toilets to get the messages out. Like I said, it's the learning tree. This the learning tree, and I'm just the cook. I'm the cook in Baltimore. That's President Trump in the past. That's President Trump in the present. I'm going to show you President Trump in the future. When President Trump came to town the first time around, he had the Secret Service come after me. The Department of Justice, the FBI. I'm an activist, and activism ain't against the law. The same way that you did Martin, the same way that you did Malcolm, the same way that you did our black leadership, I'm doing to you. I called the FBI. I got an FBI file. I got a Department of Justice file. I got a Secret Service file. So the secrets won't be held for 50 years. You're going to have to tell that story in 2025. I'm looking for exoneration of the Supreme Court. And to ensure I get that, I put it all on film. Everything from 1997 to now, I put on film. It's a shorty documentary. Mayor Brandon Scott, TMZ.com. Shorty, pull your mask up. Yeah, we're going to unmask Baltimore. All right, we're going to unmask Baltimore. And we're going to talk about mass incarceration. We went from enslavement to mass incarceration. I'd free a lot more if they knew they were slaves. That's President Trump in my toilet, like I said the first time around. All right, potty training politicians. It's a time to pee. We know you ready. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. That's Ivan Bates. That's our leadership. That's our leadership. All right, and that's Ivan Bates. I got a file on Ivan Bates. I got a file on the Democratic Party. I call it the Black Chronicles, all right? See that? 2009, President Barack Obama. President Barack Obama, the Baltimore Sun, got a story called Shorty. We went from enslavement to mass incarceration, and you bringing it back. Well, it's me and Donald Trump for the next 4 years. From his first to go around to now. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation cotton for cocaine, and Africa is tied to your neck. We still slaves in America, even though it's Juneteenth. If blacks and Hispanics join together, America would change. If blacks and Hispanics join together, America would change. Who's going to build your buildings? Who's going to clean your toilets? Who's going to cut your grass? Who's going to pick your fields? So you need to learn our worth. Martin Luther King taught us that in the campaign of public shame. Malcolm X taught us that. Medgar Evers, Fred Hampton, Huey P. Newton, Marcus Garvey. You feel me? Freedom fighters. And I'm fighting for my freedom now. It's the Black Chronicles. You feel me? The Black Chronicles. And I gave you a whistleblower, the documentary. All about racism in the 21st century. The money behind the machine. We're going to say goodnight to racism and hello to freedom. Because I want to go to the Supreme Court with all of this. I want to go to the Supreme Court about Get Shorty, a documentary and a movie. You feel me? Get Shorty. We're going to show racism then and racism now. Racism in your media. I gave you the Shorty program. Social, economic, political, medical, and environmental. I gave y'all a program because that's what you asked for. You asked for a program to uplift the black community. I also told you I was going to whoop y'all's ass. That's Attorney General Anthony Brown. He was Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown. That's Jill P. Carter, Senator Jill P. Carter. See who got it? That's the Baltimore Sun, and these are your elected officials. Community in crisis. Like I said, the Supreme Court, we talk about public accommodations, the right to access your courts, public accommodations. All right, you got that? Public Accommodations Act. And we're going to use this as my evidence. Activism ain't terrorism. Like Harriet Tubman said, this ain't my fight, this is our struggle. I'd free a lot more if you knew you were slaves. That's notarized, all right? And evidence. Get Shorty, Governor O'Malley. And that's the Supreme Court. You feel me? And these is the Black Chronicles. So President Trump, that's the Secret Service. That's President Trump. He got to turn over this information for a federal investigation. Dan Bongino, you part of it too. It's the learning tree. I hope you learned something today. Pastor Dante Hickman, the doors of the church is open. Dante Hickman, Ivan Bates, also Brooks. Yeah, racism don't work without black cooperation. It's the learning tree, and I'm teaching. Watch it grow. What you do in the dark always comes out in the light. Can you hear the birds chirping? Rock a robin, tweet, tweet.